Hello everyone! Welcome to this video on how to save money now. We're going to explore the importance of saving money and its role in achieving financial stability. Saving money is not just about putting coins in a piggy bank, it's a mindset, a lifestyle choice that can help you reach your financial goals. Stick around to learn some practical and effective strategies to start saving money immediately. Firstly, let's talk about the power of automation. The beauty of it is that it takes decision-making out of the equation. It's like having a personal assistant whose only job is to help you save money. Here's how it works. You set up a regular automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account. You decide on the amount and the frequency. Maybe it's $50 every week or $200 every month. It's entirely up to you. Now, the magic begins. Every time the transfer occurs, your savings grow without you having to lift a finger. It's like your money is on autopilot, moving from your checking account to your savings account seamlessly. You don't have to think about it. You don't have to remember to do it, it just happens. And because it's automatic, it's consistent, which is a key factor in successful saving. The best part? It's all happening in the background. You might even forget about it, which means you're less likely to dip into your savings. It's the classic case of out of sight, out of mind. So consider setting up automated transfers to your savings account. It's a simple, effective strategy that can make saving money a seamless part of managing your finances. Remember, out of sight, out of mind. Automating your savings can make a huge difference. Next up, let's tackle the area where most of us tend to overspend: food. It's easy to fall into the trap of impulse buying at the grocery store or frequently ordering takeout. But with a bit of planning and discipline, you can keep your food expenses in check. Start by planning your meals for the week. This not only helps to avoid food waste, but also keeps you from buying unnecessary items. Make a shopping list based on your meal plan and stick to it. And remember, never go grocery shopping on an empty stomach. That's a recipe for overspending. As for dining out, it's okay to treat yourself occasionally, but if it's becoming a frequent habit, it might be time to reconsider. Preparing meals at home is usually cheaper and healthier. If the thought of cooking every day is daunting, try batch cooking. Prepare larger quantities of food and freeze portions for later. You'll have a homemade meal ready in no time, saving you from reaching for that takeout menu. Being mindful of your food spending can significantly help in saving money. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: online shopping. It's convenient, it's fast, and it's easy, but it's also a quick way for money to disappear from your account. The allure of one-click purchases and next-day delivery can often lead us to spend on items we don't really need. So how can we restrict online shopping? Try unfollowing brands on social media, unsubscribing from marketing emails, and installing website blockers. But what if you've already found something you want to buy? Here's where the 30-day rule comes in. If you see an item you want, don't buy it immediately. Instead, wait for 30 days. If you still want it after that period, consider purchasing it. This is a great way to avoid impulsive purchases and to ensure you're only buying things you truly want or need. Remember, patience is a virtue, especially when it comes to online shopping. Moving on, let's talk about two big chunks of our budget: household and transportation costs. Now, we all need a car to get around, but there are ways to lower the costs associated with owning one. Consider regular maintenance checks to avoid expensive repairs down the line. Shop around for the best insurance rates and consider a higher deductible to lower your premiums. If you're in the market for a new car, consider purchasing a used one. The value of a new car drops dramatically the moment you drive off the lot. And let's not forget about gas. By simply planning your trips, you can reduce the amount of gas you use. Run multiple errands in one trip, carpool when possible, and use public transportation if it's available and convenient. If you live in a city, consider using car-sharing services. They're often cheaper than owning a car, and you only pay for the time you use. But transportation isn't the only area where you can save. Your household costs can also be trimmed down. For instance, do you really need hundreds of cable channels? Consider bundling your cable and internet or switching to a cheaper plan. With so many streaming services available, you might not even miss your cable. Your cell phone bill is another area where you can save. Are you paying for data you're not using? Switch to a plan that fits your usage. Many providers offer competitive plans, so don't be afraid to shop around. Lastly, let's talk about your electric bill. By making small changes like switching to energy-efficient light bulbs, unplugging electronics when they're not in use, and adjusting your thermostat by a few degrees, you can see a significant decrease in your bill. Reducing these costs might seem like small changes, but they add up and make a big difference. Lastly, let's talk about the importance of setting goals and tracking your spending. Imagine running a race without a finish line. It's hard to stay motivated, isn't it? The same applies to your savings. Setting clear, achievable savings goals can provide direction and encouragement. Whether it's for a down payment on a house, a dream vacation, or just a safety net, defining your why can make the saving process less daunting and more rewarding. Now, let's shift gears to spending. It's crucial to know where your money is going. Tracking your spending helps you identify areas where you might be splurging a bit too much. Maybe it's those daily gourmet coffees or the online shopping sprees. By being aware of these habits, you can make conscious decisions to cut back and redirect those funds towards your savings goals. Consider using budgeting apps or old-fashioned spreadsheets to monitor your income and expenses. These tools can provide a visual representation of your financial habits, making it easier to spot trends and make adjustments. Remember, financial management is not about depriving yourself of enjoyment. It's about making informed decisions that align with your goals. So, treat yourself occasionally, but keep your eyes on the prize. Remember, what gets measured gets managed. Tracking your spending is crucial to saving money. So, there you have it. These are some effective strategies to save money now. We've explored how automating transfers to your savings account can make saving effortless. We've discussed the benefits of planning your shopping trips and minimizing dining out to cut back on unnecessary spending. We've also looked at how restricting online shopping and delaying purchases can help you avoid impulse buys. We've delved into ways to reduce household and transportation costs, such as bundling cable and internet, switching cell phone plans, and reducing gas usage. And lastly, we've emphasized the importance of setting savings goals and tracking your spending to keep you focused and accountable. Remember, these strategies are not one size fits all. It's all about finding what works best for you and your financial situation. Start small, be consistent, and before you know it, you'll start seeing the fruits of your efforts. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these habits will you work on first to start saving money? Let us know in the comments below.